The very exciting topic of land insurance, especially land insurance in New Jersey. How is vacant land insured, basically?
Yeah, so one day I decided to write a blog, 10 years ago about vacant land insurance because it's a thing, right? If you own any kind of property, commercial property, residential property, vacant land, there's always an inherent risk of some third party getting injured on your land. Not every piece of vacant land is hidden in the woods, 200 acres, and you're not likely to have an incident on it. We got a call not too long ago from somebody in Atlantic City, in Atlantic County, with a piece of dirt that could eventually have a home or a building on it, but for the time being, it's vacant, right? So if there's any kind of foreign object on that land, and if somebody is, even if they're trespassing on that land, falls and gets hurt, you just want to have that coverage available to you, that vacant land, that vacant liability coverage, right? So it's a liability piece. We're not insuring structures. We're not insuring trees. We're really just insuring that third party liability, that slip and fall, if you get sued, those are the things that we want to make sure that we're covered for, whether it's a vacant piece of land for a home to be built, or it's a vacant piece of land that's 200 acres of woods. We just want to be covered. Now, whether they're trespassing or not trespassing, or whether they have the right to be on your property or not to be on your property, the avoidance of that lawsuit, right? That duty to defend is always the most important thing. You'll hear me say that often. The duty to defend is what's going to cost you the most money. And that's why we always want to have some type of good liability policy for anything that we do in any kind of property that we own. But other things that can come up in vacant land, what was the land before it was vacant, right? Was it always a forest? Was it a gas station? Are there any pollution related risks? So sometimes we'll get a land policy for a new purchase and acquisition saying, okay, this was a gas station 25 years ago before it was demolished and cleared. Now we want to build an apartment building. We just bought it. We want to make sure that we have pollution liability, historical, in case something comes up while we're doing our additional testing, and then have that vacant liability insurance as well. So pollution is one, the vacant liability is another one. And then of course you want clear and equitable title on any piece of dirt that you buy. And then you buy the title insurance to confirm that should something show up later on, that title insurance will then kick in to help defend, as well pay any claims or fines that could be associated with it.